It's a good day to be alive. That's why I'm going live. Today is one of the reasons how I'm going to show you how to avoid getting a hip replacement. All right? Because all it is just your hips are weak, tight, right? And you're not giving it full range of motion. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you through a transition, a hip opener transition. So I'm fully recovered, 8 weeks from the accident, right? So now I can start going into my moderate yoga and leg strengthening, okay? So this is gonna be a quick little hip opener routine. I'm gonna do 10 reps on each side. Right, we're gonna start off with the 90s. Two, three, four, five, one, two, three, four, five. Right. Now I'm gonna come up, do a 90. One, two, three, four, two, three, four, five. Anybody's jumping in? I was diagnosed with arthritis in my right hip about 6 years ago. And I've been working, if not one job, two jobs on my feet constantly, right? Not to mention, I skateboard and kick off on my left feet, right? So my left leg was always getting the power and the love. My right leg was the stationary and sick leg, right? So years after year, right? I'm 49 right now, so let's go back 6 years, year after year, right? My diet was probably poor. I wasn't getting the proper nutrients, right? So you got that layer, right? I'm getting older, right? So they say if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. So I got that layer, right? The arthritis, bone on bone grinding, right? Constantly on my feet, you know what I'm saying? Irritating it, right? But I'm popping that Motrin and I'm keep on going, right? So I've just learned throughout the last 2 years, deep diving, into testimonies, different alternative medicines, and different Indian culture, Chinese culture, African culture, right? And I'm just trying to figure out how can I avoid getting this hip surgery, right? So it boils down to me strengthening my right hip. I have no glutes, and you got three parts. You got the mini, you got the medi, you got the max, right? I ain't got none of them, right? Now, you got to go into my hip flexor. My hip flexor is weak, it's tight, right? So I'm working two jobs. I got all this illness, right? All this weakness. Now my sciatica is giving problems, right? Because I'm on my feet, I'm not getting that proper stretch, right? So now I got sciatica issues. I got knee pain now, right? Because everything is being compensated, right? So I just learned the body, the anatomy of the body. Everything is connected, right? So now I just start targeting the root. Okay, I got arthritis. I got bone on bone. Okay, now where's the muscle? There ain't none. Okay, how's your diet? Got to change that because it was poor. I was eating a lot of inflammation food, so that wasn't helping, right? Okay, eat clean, right? Okay, I'm going to eat clean now. Incorporate herbs. I'm going to incorporate some herbs now into my diet. No soda, no juice, no dairy, right? So I'm like, okay. Now, what's left? Mobility and strengthening. I said, okay, now I just have to start getting in the discipline mode. Every day, making it a routine because I wasn't giving my leg full range of motion. I didn't build the muscle around it while I was working. You understand? So I was doing more harm than good. So now I'm eating clean, right? I'm mobility, flexibility. Then I'm going to go into the strengthening, right? And I'm going to be all right. I just got to do it every day now. I just got to do it every day for the rest of my life. However much longer I have on this earth, right? When my blessings start coming in, I want to be equipped. I want my body to be strong. So I have no limitations. No limitations. So I'm working out for likes because I'm trying to get monetized and make some money. I don't want to be on my feet no more. You know, I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. So every day I go live, it's going to be me either working out. It's going to be me eating clean. It's going to be me setting my ritual teas. And I just want you to come follow me, right? We all here for a reason. You understand? I'm here to motivate. I'm not a doctor, right? I'm just giving you my personal testimony. If you have arthritis in your hip, you need to change your shit, okay? Change your diet, change everything, okay? You got to unlearn to relearn, brother, sister. I'm telling you right now, okay? How people tell me that I know and my family, friends, yeah, I got the hip replacement. That was the best thing that happened in my life. You know, I said, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, but you still got to pop those painkillers and you still got to go for therapy. You still got to work out. So if you have to work out before the surgery, right, to make sure that your leg and everything is strong to withhold the surgery, and then you have to work out and do physical therapy after, once you just do the both of them, apply discipline, do the before and after, and eliminate the middleman. That's basically what I'm doing. And then you have to incorporate a clean diet because you don't want to add the inflammation flare up. It don't make no sense. That's like you praying for good health, but you ain't doing no exercise. You just praying. You just praying above. You know what I'm saying? Praying for good health, but you ain't doing the work. And then you still going to Popeyes after work. You still eating your snacks, but you praying for good health. And you ain't doing none of this. You got to get active, okay? So this is what I learned. Right? I'm still going to skateboard. I'm still going to ride my bike. I'm still going to mountain climb. I'm still going to do all the adventurous shit. You know what I'm saying? Just pain free. No Motrin. You understand what I'm saying? So if you popping in here, right? I'm new to this TikTok and I'm just trying to get monetized at this point because I'm a hard worker. I'm a very hands-on individual. Okay? And I've been doing this for years. Now I'm trying to work smarter, not harder, build my hips stronger so I can enjoy the fruits of my labor. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just planting these fitness seeds. You understand me? I've been recovering for 8 weeks from the accident, right? You have to check my stories to see about the accident. I had like a bad e-bike accident. Put me out for 8 weeks. I just got better. I'm 100%. So I just basically still feel the same. I was feeling the same pain that I was experiencing before the accident. So now you're going to see the difference now, right? You saw how I was fluid with the left. Now watch the peep the right. This is the bad hip. So everything is tight. It's tight right here. I can't really go no further. So that bone,
the socket, right? It's grinding bone on bone. There's no the cartilage is burnt out, right? To give you that flow, right? So what I gotta do is I gotta keep grinding it smooth. So now with the supplements, with the herbs, that's gonna give like some cartilage rebuilding throughout time, right? That's going to help. And then with the yoga and the stretching, that's going to give me a little separation. So that's going to help me get more into that groove so I can go deeper into these positions. So I'm just starting. So as you continue to follow me, you're going to see the progress. I just need you to follow me. All right. I'm here to try to get monetized. I'm working out for likes. You know how they say, I rap for food. Fitness for follows. You understand me? Fitness follows. Okay? That's all I'm trying to do, people. I'm trying to be around for a long time. My son is 22, right? He lives out in North Carolina. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a loner. I'm a creator. You know what I'm saying? So all that 8 weeks did was it gave me time, stillness, so I can heal. You understand? Because I was always on the move. I lost, again, 2 full-time jobs and was in a major bike accident in 3 weeks. Lost everything. Tower moment. If you into tarot cards, that was my tower moment. You understand me? Because I was manifesting time. I lost 1 job. Pow! I said, okay, that time that I'll be working out. Come follow me. I got my seafood boiled cabbage. That's gonna be my fast. I didn't eat all day. What time is it? 5:24. Right? That's gonna be my meal. I'm breaking my fast with that cabbage, right? I'm working out right now, so it's been in there for about like an hour and a half. They say about like 2 to 2.5 hours, right? They say about 2 to 2.5 hours. You let it marinate, right? So I'm like, okay. I got people telling me and doubting me, man. Like, yo, you too old, man. Just get the hip replacement, man. Yo, look at you out there, man. You know that movie, Carrie? They all gonna laugh at you. And the blood fell down on her and shit like that. And she looked around and she murked them all. Yo, but it's positivity. You understand? Because I'm gonna be an inspiration or a cautionary tale. You understand me? And I'm just here to inspire, right? Because we don't really know, okay? We've been trained and conditioned for so long with this whole Western way of thinking, right? So when someone tell you, yo, I got an alternative for you, but you gotta take these steps. You gotta be consistent. They're like, oh, nah. Let me go over the counter. Let me go see the doctor. And I'm like, wait, ho. If you had that much faith in your creator, you believe in God? They're like, yes, I do. You was created in his image. We are all created in God's image. So if you don't put the discipline and work into your body, that's a disgrace, a disservice to your creator. That's shameful. How dare you? But what that does, people are not ready to wake up. If they wake up, you know what's going to happen? They're going to start losing that materialistic way of thinking, and they're not ready to let go of that. Say like, nah, bro, you crazy. You conspiracy theorist. Nah. I gotta keep working. I gotta keep grinding. I gotta still get this bag. I gotta still get that ass. And I still gotta look good while I'm getting this cash. You understand? So for me, I'm like, yo, you will have more abundance if you put more time in yourself. Like, invest into yourself, right? Do all the shadow work right? And then whatever your riches and your interest at the time, at the finish line, because it's gonna be a totally different perspective. That glitter and glow, it ain't, you might invest into gold, right? Versus wearing it, or, you understand what I'm saying? Instead of having that updated car, you may invest stock into that car. Like, again, I ride a skateboard. Before I was doing the skateboard, I was walking. I'm a city boy. You understand me? I'm from Brooklyn. I got trains and buses in my disposal. So what I've learned is that I've been blessed. Every location that I've lived, like the conveniency to work was like on point. I didn't have to really do too much. And I always thought about like the summers with the winter. So I'm like, nah. So again, guys, if you popping in, this is Fitness for Follows. I'm trying to avoid getting a hip replacement. You understand me? So I changed my diet. I'm eating clean. I incorporated a holistic lifestyle. Now I'm just building mobility, flexibility, and strength into this leg right here. Okay? I'm not trying to do that labor. You understand? I'm trying to switch it up now. I do logos. I'm a creator. I do clothes. I do so much other shit where now I have the time. I just got a laptop. I said, okay, I'm looking at them. I seen what they get. I'm like, okay, I got a laptop. I got Wi-Fi. I got a cell phone. I got a fucking safe space, man. I have everything, right? So I have no excuses. I have no distractions, no woman in my life. My son is 22, right? So I get it. So now let's touch on that base. Let's touch on that layer, right? Look at the people that's getting the hip replacements, right? They out of shape, okay? They got a couple of kids. Let's say she's a single mother, maybe working 2 jobs, a job and part-time, right? It's a lot on her. Now she got arthritis in her hip. She don't have the time. She's exhausted to even put the time into herself. So she's going to get that hip replacement because the pain is unbearable. I dealt with chronic pain for 6 years. 6 years, chronic pain. Just dealing with it. Motrin, and keeping it moving. Doing more harm than good, right? So let's go back to them layers, right? You have a gentleman, right? Same thing. Don't really care about his weight. He got arthritis in his hip and knee. He ain't trying to exercise. He's going to get that hip replacement. But for me, I'm like, okay, the knowledge that we have now, internet, everything, we know everything now. We have everything to our disposal. We have people around us. We got it popping up. No matter, you're going to see it or you're going to hear it. And if it doesn't resonate, then you're lost. So my thing is, you have to find a discipline. You have to find a discipline. If you're just popping in, I'm doing Fitness for Follows. I'm trying to avoid a hip surgery, hip replacement, right? So I'm just giving my testimony how I'm going to avoid getting a hip replacement, okay? That's through cleaner diet, daily herbal teas, and yoga, Pilates, and strengthening, okay? And that's every day. Every day. You see my physique, you see where I'm at right now. Imagine a week from now. And again, I'm not working. I got let go from 2 full-time jobs. It was a force out. The universe forced me out. He said, sit your ass all the way down. Had I not gotten to that bike accident, I would still be working the second job in pain, not even fully recovered, complaining still, manifesting time. So he gave me the time, so I'm taking advantage of it. So I'm doing Fitness for Follows. Follow me, I follow you. Let's inspire one another. All right? I'm into fitness, holistic lifestyle. I'm a creator, okay? Open-minded individual. I'm young. I'm unlearning to relearn again. Share some information. You know what I thought about too? Let's just think about this, right? And this, I'm just a small platform, right? This is how my mind think, right? Let's say you got 4, and I'm gonna keep it real simple. You got 4 TikTokers, right? That got like a large following and a very high influence, right? Let's just say you got a follow gang, right? Let's just say you got those 4 strong followers, right? That will just go to each page, BAM! Right? So now that TikToker is letting their followers know, their loyal followers, listen, how many we RSVP for this blast, right? Because we all trying to eat off of this, right? And you got smaller content creators that's trying to get up and they still don't know it all. But you guys know, and I know you got to make your bread. You get the masterclass and all that. But what I'm saying is that y'all get a follow gang. Highlights, like you just target them. And you can, if you want, $1.99 when they get to that point. But see, I don't really look for the money because that's going to come. Look at the bigger picture. Someone small, you got 4 powers. They do a RSVP, right? Now, each TikToker say they get 100 loyal RSVP. So that's 400. That's 400 followers coming to you one time. Bam! They hit you, bless you with 400 followers. Get you where you need to go. Everybody's a piece of the puzzle. Everybody's a piece of the puzzle. And then you helping him can end up opening the lane for him to help other people. How to help other people. But that's just an idea. That's just me. I'm a creator. I'm going to get back to this workout, you know. So I'm just keeping it consistent. Doing what I wasn't doing before. Because I'm telling you, I'm like, if you're going for a hip replacement, did you even try to work out? Did you even try to change your diet? Before even, I know they say get two opinions. But you didn't even give yourself 2 opinions. You just went straight to the doctor. Again, if you believe in God, that's disgrace. That's a disservice. Okay? How dare you? We are all created in His image. Our body heals. We just need the assistance. We assist with mobility, movement. Movement is medicine. Okay? Another quick story, right? So the second job, they fired me because they said, yo, we're firing you because you were stealing company time. I said, okay. So throughout my healing process, right, while I was recovering from that bike accident, my mind started going. So I started creating herbal healing tea art, right? And then from there, I created like a graphic that say stealing my healing, right? But still, like stationary, right? So I just played on the word of them. I was stealing time from stealing company time, but now I'm healing in my time. I'm healing in my time now. So no, I'm still in my healing time. That's what it is. I'm sorry. I'm still in my healing time. I got fired for stealing company time, but now I'm still in my healing time. So that's, again, how the creativity came off, that whole experience, right? But that's just a story. Don't mind me. I'm just a creator, you know, just trying to stay active, right? So I can avoid this hip surgery. So I'm doing fitness for follows, guys. That cabbage smelled really good. I forgot the TikToker that gave me that idea. But that shit smelling hella good right now. I'm gonna keep it in there maybe like for 2.5 hours. I'm gonna check it right now when I'm done right here. But yeah. Again, building core. Everything is cracky. You know what I'm saying? I bend down, this, that, and the third. My knee cracking, my back, my hip, everything compensating. So now,
I'm just learning to live again.
I'm eating live so I can live a little longer pain-free. Do you hear me? I'm eating live so I can live a little longer, be pain-free. And that's it for me. I appreciate you all for the follows, which I'm going to check right now. Got a little cramp right now. I can't drink no water. No, I'm not going to do. I can't do that. But my shit is cramping up, so I know I'm going to go lay down in the shower. Hot water, hot shower. And that'll be all for me. That was a good transition. I appreciate y'all. All right? Look forward to me eating that motherfucking seafood cabbage boil. Peace.